Is that what you have to say, Commander? Really? No goodbye, no... nothing? Okay. Alright, let's go downstairs. I believe Garrus, Rex, Ashley, and Tally are downstairs. Wow, like, the majority of the crew are downstairs. And Sexy is all by himself. That's fucked up. If you're asking why I keep on calling him Sexy, I don't know. I really don't know. Not that I think he's actually sexy, I don't know. Just like giving people nicknames. I know his name is Caden and everything. Wait, who's this guy?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Wait, don't I get it for free? I am a Spectre, right?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Don't you get paid for doing this, though? Wait. Never mind.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
And the manufacturers? Does anybody know who they are?
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Okay, and new items?
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what you've
Then
got.
show me.
You bet, Commander.
Again! These things are so expensive. What the fuck? Garrus! What's up?
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
No problem. But you knew? Really?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
True, true. That is true. I did say true, so this is the logical
Being
answer.
a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
That was your reason, really? Interesting. Tell me more.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I can tell it's a tough decision. You probably were there for how many years? Maybe 10, 8, 7, 5? I don't know, but pretty sure long enough for you to actually hate leaving it, so I can see it as a tough
I hope
decision.
you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Whoa, woo, woo. I don't want you to go all rebellious on me. Remember, I am still in charge. I am the commander, not you. You are my Padawan. I am the freaking Jedi, you asshole.
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no. We get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
You better understand, you rebellious ass motherfucker. Okay. Ashley,
Commander?
how are we doing? How are we doing? That's a dumb question, but okay.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Oh, wow.
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
That we saved your unit. I get it. I understand.
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
Was she the captain? You know, the one in charge of the team? Or was she just a member of the team? Because if she was just a member of the team, I hardly doubt that you should blame yourself. Seriously. If you were the leader, I can see why you would blame yourself. But I don't know, so I might as well go with this option.
The Geth are perfect ambushers. They don't move, they don't make noise, they don't even breathe.
Sir, they have flashlight heads. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Flashlight heads. That doesn't mean you're gonna find, like, well, she does have a point, actually. Wow. Wow, she does have a point. Alright. Can we just talk, then?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay, but what duties are you talking about? Why can't you talk to me now? Why? Because I'm ugly? Oh my god.
Dismissed, Chief.
Seriously, what is she doing right now? Are you just cleaning weapons? Really? Or, well, she has to do something with weapons, apparently, but... You know what? I'd rather not ask. Rex, my man! What's up?
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
Just some personal inquiry.
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
Whoa.
Go
Really?
to the Quarian if you want stories.
Oh, come on, man. I'm pretty sure you have a story, because if not, then why the hell are you born?
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I know it's sarcasm, but... really?
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It's not? Well, I don't even know what Shepard is talking about. Well, I do know, but as a new player, you probably won't know what he's talking about, so... It isn't?
Seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I see your point.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Wow. Why so touchy, then?
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Please, explain more about the genophage, the genetic mutation that apparently he told us that one, or at least a few in 1,000 children will survive. Damn. Shit.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Here's a better idea. Why don't you fight for the disease that's causing you... Why don't you fight the genophage? How about that? Right? Find a cure or fight the genophage. I know it's a trick question, but that's the only way I can see you can trick a Krogan into finding the cure for the genophage. Because apparently he's telling us that the Krogan are only here to fight. So how about you say fight for the genophage? How come nobody ever thought of that? Seriously.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
So...
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
That's crazy. Shit. Well, thank you for sharing more information about that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Again, no goodbyes, no nothing? Jesus Christ. Does everybody, like, hate me or something? What's this? Oh, nice, I leveled up. Tally! What's happening?
Ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
She's so enthusiastic. Shit. I like her already.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You know, funny thing, if it wasn't for that helmet, I can get confused with her as a Geth. If it wasn't really for that glass helmet, I would have thought that Tally was a Geth. If you actually look at her closely, she kind of looks like a Geth. I mean, you gotta understand the Quarians were the ones that designed the Geth, you know, the robotic enemies that we're fighting in this game, and they kind of made it look just like them, so I can see where the similarities are, but like I said, if it wasn't for that glass dome, I would have thought that Tally was a Geth. So, you're into ships. I never knew that.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
But that was... Wait, that was 300... Please elaborate. I'm totally lost right now.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.